Hey Taurus, what's going on? We are here with your reading, What You Need to Know for June. My name is Gabriella. For anybody new tuning in, welcome. All right, first card out is the Emperor, handling business. Something important going on that you're up to. I'm also seeing Ace of Cups here. This looks like a door is opening, actually, for you. Someone may be involved in this. I'm looking at the Queen of Cups being here. Potentially. Could be thinking about that. What's going on emotionally for you? In the grand scheme of things, starting off with the Emperor shows you being in a position where, like, you're taking things seriously. You have stuff going on that feels important to you, and you care about the way that you're sort of like handling things and running your life, running your business, essentially. Like, even if it's just your personal business. Having the Ace of Cups here means that there is an opportunity to connect with something. For some of you, it's to connect with someone. This would be someone that you could feel there is emotional potential between you and this person, or it could be like creative potential, because it doesn't only have to be feelings. It's really just going to depend on like what's going on for you and what you're looking for. For some of you, if you're looking to connect emotionally, that can be this. For some of you that you're looking to like make art with someone, that can be this. It can be anything. You want to do some type of healing, it can have to do with this. It's connected with water, so it can be anything where there's going to be nurturing, anything where there's going to be healing, anything where there's going to be a like breaking something apart to understand it from a psychological standpoint. So it can be some type of therapeutic thing that you're connecting with. It's all just going to depend on like sort of what route this takes for you, but it's going to be connected with water. And for many of you, there can be a person that's attached to it. Having Queen of Cups here, or you could also be thinking about like what's going on in your emotional life or what's going on in your spiritual life, like those types of things. So you can feel like maybe this is something that I want to take on now, or maybe I'm ready to walk through that door, to open that door, to see what's behind it, that type of thing. Wow, okay. I'm wondering if this has to do... For some of you, you could be looking into doing something spiritual. I'm hearing Reiki actually specifically that is coming through. It doesn't only have to be Reiki. That can be a specific message for someone, but that word came through. So having Ace of Cups be here, having Queen of Cups be here, having High Priestess be here, it feels like there's something that you're tuning into, something that you're tapping into, but you could be looking at something and being like, I may be interested in discovering that or exploring that or learning how to do that or connecting to that. So maybe it's like, I want to start reading tarot, or I want to start doing some type of energy work. Having it be cups, it's something that like on a feeling level, this is something that you would sort of be plugging into. Whether this be like a relationship that you'd be developing with someone in some way. Having the High Priestess here feels like it brings a mystical element to it. And this can also be something where you're like, I want to keep this to myself as I'm figuring things out as well. That can be part of it, potentially. It doesn't have to be. But High Priestess can be you sort of keeping certain things to yourself. I want to get more context though. I wonder too, like some of you could be getting advice or getting guidance from someone, or you could be providing that. You could be receiving messages. Stuff connected with your roots coming back up. Family tree for some of you. The way that the Emperor is, I'm seeing you. Like you being the Emperor. But then I'm seeing there be a, and you think that that's the whole picture, but then I'm seeing there be a zoom out, and I'm seeing it be like things also that you're connected with that's associated with your roots, you know? Like here you think that's the whole picture, And then I'm seeing there be a like zooming out to this. So you're also seeing like how that grew and like what has made you you. There can be stuff that you're going back to here. Stuff from your past, where you came from. What you came from. This can also be too something that's more than just like your like immediate family. This can be something bigger where it's like, where did I originate from? Something like that. But this can also be you like going back and looking at something historically, but it feels like something that you want to advance upon now. Something where you're like, I have a chance to connect with that. This can be also someone from your past you could connect with, or multiple someones from your past you want to connect with, or an interest in that. Because I'm seeing definitely something here that you want to do. Something that's feeling intriguing to you right now. Maybe this is also connected with something in the past that you thought was intriguing, but for some reason didn't have the opportunity to explore this. Seeing you call something right here. Your choice to move ahead with something because you know that feels right for you, I'm seeing it's going to allow you to prosper in this situation. I feel too like something from the past is motivating you, or some connection to the past is motivating you. And because we have the cups here, this can be, it can have to do with your family. Yeah, it can have to do with your immediate family. It can have to do with your recent family. It can be like, these people came from here or whatever. But this can also be in a bigger way, like beyond just blood, you know? It can be something that you're looking into where you're like, where do I come from? You know, with, in like a larger sense, in a larger picture type of way, and feeling like you're connecting with something now and feeling motivated by that. So whether these be like people or beings, whatever this is, I'm seeing you be in a spot where you're like, I'm seeing that connection be there. I'm seeing it now be available. I'm seeing that door opening, and there's something that feels like that's calling to me. Like you feel drawn is what this is feeling like. Seeing the way that something goes together here, I feel like some type of concept is going to stabilize for you, but it could have been something that like you didn't know about before or weren't remembering before. I'm wondering too, for some of you, you could be like meeting people or having like a certain person stick out to you, and you can be like, in this lifetime, I don't really know them, but there's something that feels really familiar about them. So you can be experiencing things like that where you are putting something together here and seeing how it's connected. I'm also seeing too, you focus on stability and you focus on things that like work within themselves. When I say that, what I mean is like within a system is what this feels like. So something that is connected with your system of sorts, like what you have going on in your life and what's involved in that, and it feels like the things that are contained within that. To have Six of Cups and to have the High Priestess, this definitely talks about stuff from your past. Some of you could be doing like a past life regression. For those of you that believe in that, you could be doing really anything that has to do with, this can be like secrets or unknown stuff that you're exploring. I do feel an esoteric element to this though. So I don't feel like this is just your normal like run-of-the-mill type of like looking back at something. It feels like something else is going on too about this. Like something, I don't know, for some reason it's like mystical or esoteric, something like that. And it can be something that you're very, very, very curious about. Like the origination of something, like that type of thing. As it has to do with you, specifically. And like an opportunity to sort of seek that, to connect with that. This is going to be a win for you when it comes to your life and the things that you care about, like the things that you are emotionally like connected to or tuned into. I'm seeing that this is going to feel like a win for you. So whatever this is that you're doing here, where you're like, I'm showing up and I'm trying to connect with this and see what's going on here, and whatever it is that you're trying to do with this connection that you're making, I'm seeing that you're going to get whatever you're trying to do with it, it's going to work, is what I'm seeing. Because connected with this Queen of Cups here, we have Six of Wands. So that shows that whatever you're trying to do, you're going to figure it out. You're going to do it, whatever it might be. Something about like how the things are connected and how, again, they like work in a unit, something like that. It's like if you have a building that like functions by itself and doesn't need any like outsourcing or outside input or anything like that. It's something that's like self-sustaining. I'm seeing you like look at something that functions in that way, like as it relates to your life and what you have going on. So this can be like within your circle, within your group, like the 4 points of this. And again, like stabilizing something that had been maybe conceptual before. Because having High Priestess and having Four of Pentacles feels like bringing something down and grounding it, where it was like that, those were sort of these like random, like disconnected thoughts or ideas or messages or insights that I was getting. And now I'm putting something together and I'm starting to ground it. And so something is starting to like materialize for me now, as far as like an understanding of something, or even like a presence of something, a recognition of something, like that type of thing. You could feel like this is really important because it's going to stabilize something significant for you within your life. Like it's going to feel connected with a foundation of sorts within your life. And you're going to find the answers by looking back into the past. That's where you're going to find these answers. Whatever this Ace of Cups is, you're going to know it because it's going to be something that you feel drawn to this. You're going to feel drawn to this new connection. And you are going to, it's going to accomplish something important for you. That's what's going to happen. And you're going to feel more in touch with yourself for it as well. I'm also seeing that be connected with this too. I'm seeing Aries and I'm seeing the moon here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.